They end up losing the front. Marc's dropped back now to...
And I have, Neil, is about the tyre. Feels like you might need a little...
to do on any sort of qualifying lap. Knife edge. You're on the edge. It's slippy.
Definitely for Pecco. He loves...
Him enough room. I think he's going to end up getting...
half a second quicker than Bagnaia to that point. And
yeah, that's come... Looks like it's going to be... It looks like he's going to go for... This is the super tricky, super...
Sitting behind his teammate here. Here we go. To the line, into the 29s to go through. Challengers then for Marquez. Pecco's going to be quicker on his second lap. Them. He's the angle. Bagnaia's really wide. And 10.
Yeah, lots of ready
inclusion for the Ducati Lenovo squad. Bagnaia has not got from the still. Then he goes fastest, complicating the 29s for Digi on the Jeep. Calm, but look.
And Marc's up.
It's the line, Marquez. I wonder if he's getting to follow more. But got Zarco still. It feels like a squeeze in every corner.
Not work for him at all.
It's a horribly tricky corner for the riders to... If he splits the difference, no, it's the third fastest lap of the weekend.
It's that little snapping sensation.
Has an extra treatment, but I thought it was on the... Obviously, that's also putting the power to the ground.
Japan, he was comfortable in the braking zones, on the brakes, but he was not able to get it. So
they haven't put it, basically, I read, but
you can see, is Bagnaia back? With what, obviously winning both races.
I spoke to Alex Martin about whether he thought Bagnaia was back. He said, look, in race trim, but cool, I'm not convinced because of these, as far as Alex was concerned, going through, but it's Marc Marquez.
You can't blame him.
Marc will feel.
But talking about pressure, now the pressure's on. Look like in the braking zone. Stepped out. That's what he will kick back. It's usually then push through there, but quarter of a second off.
Already have to be making up time now. Antonio, the gap between those 2 point. Marc did it on his third lap, didn't he? But he'd sort of taken...
Riders were able to do 3 laps, but yeah, people rolled off. Yeah.
14th, Miller 15th, then Zarco, GG's injuries from a pool the day before yesterday. Yeah, I think to one of my sources staying genuinely. Kid and used to go to the swimming pool and it said, you know, actual running, actual vomiting.
Yeah.
What about heavy petting?
Yes. No, I did not. No, I did not. Obviously not.
Fabio Quartararo, right. 2 tenths off halfway round. But have I missed that? Have I not been paying? Digi going again. It's Bagnaia, his next lap. He's off on this lap. Miller as a marker. Morbidelli goes third. Bagnaia, we're on board with Pecco.
He's basically got to risk throwing it down the road because
he won here from 13th a couple of years ago.
That's not going to be enough.
Gian Antonio, in fact, he's making life hard for Marquez off on another lap. Bagnaia is in lap 2.
Yeah, he's behind.
Bagnaia is toast. Enough for Bagnaia. Nor do we. Both of them with red indicators. Let's have a stop. But the fact that Morbidelli slotted him...
He's 0.2 off.
He is currently in 6th. I'm not going to get...
I tell you, Marc's going to get through here by this...
He's rolled out a bit through the first... That was where his brother crashed yesterday.
Yeah, he does not look comfortable at all.
Yeah.
And he does...
He does up in here. But... this is another moment. In the lap. Well, that could be his... No. Oh, it's clear, he's done. Yeah. Bastianini, everyone else is done. Marc has got to the grid or not, though. That's the lot. You know, he's kept this lap roll.
If he can get...
Has to be circumspect through that final corner, though. Found a quarter of a second where he just run wide on the previous... Silly, isn't it? Silly at times. To 16th on the grid and the 6th row.
Was that the 4th?
Thinking that's done, yeah.
Was it his 4th lap?
Antonio and Marc Marquez, Pecco Bagnaia misses out alongside row 6, Bagnaia and Viñales. Chantra ahead of Viñales. Must have been the lab room, wasn't it, that was separated. It says no only too well the shoulder.
That's Ben Spies.
Ben Spies, another one.
Exactly. I can't see Mark.
And then it's
When you look who's in,
off.
you've got.
I mean, the lap time that Gian Antonio's, Aldeguer and Acosta have been a little bit. Let's have a look. We'll try and interpret those hand pan. It's just not suited him, Susie, this weekend. But Pegrid, it's Marc Marquez.
And Bezzecchi could be both in their tyre work better than the others.
Yeah, we've seen some. Alex Rin's really the one, Michael.
Yeah, certainly needs, and it's really quite. It's just not worked. So good to see him in this Q2 there and giving some trouble to the Ducatis this weekend.
Q2. A couple of Hondas up there.
Lucas looked stronger than Mir this weekend. Mir the second in terms of pace after Bezzecchi. Perhaps Mir he'll hang it out, but yeah, the Hondas.
Aldeguer as well, who was second fastest. Yeah.
Looking good on this low grip scenario. His package always been good around here in Moto 2 as well, but surprise package for a possible front row start.
Shootout. And Pedro Acosta. It's going to be a fascinating one. Can Mark do it?
For the Indonesian Grand Prix, 8 poles to second quickest a moment ago in Prix 1 for Alex Marquez. 5 different rides. A 1:29.2, yes, 5. So he's got a 3/10 margin.
If we have a little bit more grip, there should be more rubber. He starts as clear favourite for this one. I'd probably say Acosta looks like he's got really
pace and then throw it down the road early on in the qualifying.
I'd say race pace, second fastest.
Just one, that came in Misano. Pedro, or is he's had 1 4th place this year, which suggests then, okay, well, 15 minutes, it won't be this man. He's got to watch on. Temperature's been turned up again. I know it looks like there's clouds over.
Track where Mark crashed yesterday.
Through kink 7.
He's only using it on the start and finish straight.
Isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Using the ride out device, that's for them.
It's Digi closing it.
Towards the way round, so this isn't going to be the lap that counts.
Lap.
Digi clearly is.
Building. That's.
Yeah. Marquez a 30 point.
Then that just shows you that those up lap.
Isn't it funny, Neil, how they've had some bad Fridays right from the off. This could be pole. And Misano and puts get quicker. Perhaps as this session goes on.
Track conditions are better than yesterday.
I wonder whether it is a new tyre. I don't know. I think it would have surprised me. But anyway. Oh, is the front. Meanwhile, has gone into 3rd. So that's the logical thing. Styles it out, doesn't he? As he jumps to his. Into 16.
Yeah.
Right. So that will have been a yellow flag zone for Bittes. Braking on angle. If you them in Moto 2.
Confidence zapping crash. Sector, these laps are all going to go.
Yeah, Alex Marquez. Ralph Fernandez on a lap.
This track, you can share the data as well from Mark.
It's glorious livery.
Looks gorgeous.
It's in front row if he keeps it rolling.
He's going to come in. Yeah,
he
looks
is.
like it. Not happy.
Sits 4th anyway, so maybe be his best qualifying. Opinion. Fabio Quartararo just having a...
Appreciate though the amount of lean angle you've got whilst you're holding your breath, hoping it doesn't lock. And
that bit wider then, it looked just on the edge.
It's a little bit dirtier.
He's on the front row. That would be for the first time. He's 5th with Alex Marquez because Ralph Fernandez. It's up to Marc Marquez. Miss out here on the front.
Do it alone.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'd want to be looking at
It's
Enders looks really fast.
With Marc Marquez looking at the 20 of Indonesian Grand Prix, round 18 of the challenge. Marc Marquez has another little twitch. Right, here we go. A close eye on Mark on this throughout this season. Technical layout.
Not at all. This is what, well, that's hanging off, wasn't it? Yeah.
But then it's a case of, do you know what's quicker? That's quicker. We're into Quartararo's laps. Ralph Fernandez fastest.
More time in him.
9.0. On track. Fernandez in touch through sector 3.
I thought he'd got that in him.
Neo's gone up into, well, briefly, as Fernandez comes to the line. Does he go front row? This is going to...
He's been able to do this.
Looks smooth as well.
Yeah.
58.8. Yes, please. He's 6/10 clear. Marini's gone back in. Change of bikes, perhaps, for Acosta into 3rd.
What a front row down.
2nd row as it starts. Alex Rins goes 3rd. Quartararo goes redemption arc. Unfortunately. as Marc sets off on perhaps his last.
It's just incredible.
Oh, is it?
But then that was one on the touch of the throat. What a weird weekend. It's only going to maybe
Second row now. Mir's laps on the front row now, having not been all year.
No.
Can change things in MotoGP.
Bumping it, yeah. Bumping it.
The 1:29.6
Last.
It's a head scratcher.
1.5 seconds.
Fabio Di Gianantonio manages 10. Goes front row, Ralph Fernandez knocks ring done, so he's on row 3. Aldeguer, the rookie, holding up their end, feel like it's working for them. Marini not halfway round. Rins, though, is going quickest. He's going to be third row at best.
Time through here.
I think they were behind him. Setting off. Third row he's got.
Oh,
As he
hey,
took
that's
the second.
moving up a row. From the third row, you feel like he's...
Turn it around, it is not working.
It is not working.
They just have their motorcycle. This is quicker than Marc was at this stage.
Yellow flag, obviously. The danger zone, so... There's no...
He stays 12.
Well,
If you had Marc of the year on your bingo card, heading up row 2 in 4th, and a
third, he's got great race pace.